back to my channel. Today I'm going to lead you through a 20-25 minute relaxing and more stretch focused flow. It's going to be more of like a whole body stretch, so no specific body parts in mind or regions in mind. You will need, possibly, if you like, a strap of some sort. I have like a little TheraBand here, but like any kind of woven strap or whatnot can help. And we're going to be doing some hamstring stretches. And if you can't reach your toes, then a strap can be a handy little tool to have. So grab your strap and meet me at the top of the mat in a standing Tadasana. Arms come down by your side. Close down your eyes. And take a few minutes or moments to just steady your breath. Deepening your inhales and your exhales. And bringing your mind's intention to the breath, nothing else. Starting to turn the gaze inward, giving yourself this time to be present. And then start to find a little sway forward and backwards on your feet. Feeling into your balance. Trying to move just from the small muscles of the feet. Let those muscles move your body around. Maybe you start to find some circles. So rocking side, forward, side, back, in a little circle. Keeping your intention on the breath the whole time. And then switch direction of the circles. Noticing how maybe turning one way feels a little bit different than turning the other. Maybe different muscles activate. And slow the circling down until you find stillness back in your Tadasana, your mountain. Take a big inhale. Hold it up at the top. Sip in more air. More air. Hold, and then slowly, like you're releasing a balloon, let go. And gently open your eyes. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand and side bend to the right. Lengthening down your left side, expanding through the ribs. Inhale through center. Exhale, left hand to right wrist. Lean to the left, expanding down the right side. Trying to keep your hips level. Inhale through center. Exhale, cactus the arms, pulling your shoulder blades back behind you. Take an inhale. And then exhale, round, bringing elbows together, rounding your upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, round. 2 more at your own time. And then inhale, arms come to a cactus. Interlace your palms behind the back. Interlace your fingers. On an inhale, roll the shoulder blades down the back. Puff up your chest, pull the arms down. And then exhale, forward fold. Pulling the arms down towards the mat. And then inhale, slowly release the interlace of the fingers. Hands come down to the mat. Bend your right knee. Keep your right hand rooted. You might want a block if you can't reach the mat. And then sweep your left arm up towards the sky, finding a little twist. You might feel it in your left hip too. Exhale, circle, left hand back down. Bend the left knee. Inhale, right arm circles up. Exhale, right arm down. 2 more times. Bend the right knee, left arm up. Opening your heart. Exhale, left arm down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, last one. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, release. Now bend your knees slightly. You can grab a hold of opposite elbows and find a little ragdoll. Hang. Swing side to side. And then release. Slowly roll yourself back up to stand. Arms reach up, gathering that energy. Exhale. Pull it down. Hands through heart center. All right. Next inhale. Step your right foot forward and open your hips towards the long edge of the mat. Bringing your left foot about parallel to the back edge of the mat. Arms come out to a T. Hinge your hips. Maybe if you would like a block, take your hand down to the block or to your shin. Triangle pose. Gaze upwards towards your left hand or down towards the mat, depending on how your neck feels. And then inhale, lift back up. Pivot your foot, 5-pointed star. Exhale, palms come through heart center. Bend the knees. Find your goddess squat. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, squat. Inhale, arms reach up. And then exhale, find your squat. Bring your hands to the tops of your knees. Thumbs pointed inward. Inhale. And then exhale, dip your right shoulder down, pressing arm into knee. Inhale through center. Exhale, dip your left shoulder down. Inhale through center. Exhale, right. I just popped my hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. And then inhale through center. Reach the arms up. Arms come to a T. Pivot. Excuse me. So your right foot is facing the back edge of the mat at a parallel angle. Triangle pose. Hinge the hips forward. Reach that left arm. And then either take it down to a block or your shin. Gazing up or down. Really lifting up through your obliques. The side core muscles. One more inhale. And then exhale, reach the arms back up. Pivot to your 5-pointed star. And then hands come to your hips. Forward fold, wide-legged. Keep your hands at your hips or bring them down to the mat. Your head may or may not come down to the mat. And then inhale halfway, and then pivot into a low lunge facing the top of the mat. So your right knee is bent, left leg straight. And find a little pulse here. Bouncing the hips up and down, finding some opening in that left hip. Then bring the left knee down. Take your right hand to the inside of your right knee, your right leg. and come down into a lizard pose. You can either stay up on your hands if that feels good, or come down to forearms if that feels good. If you want to deepen the stretch, maybe come onto the nice edge of your right foot and open that knee out to the side. Take some calm, steady breaths here. And then when you're ready, press back up. Bring the knee back through center if you had it out to the side. Tuck the left toes. And then rock back, finding your half splits, straightening out your right leg. Inhale, rock forward, find your lunge. Heart shines forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward, tuck the back toes, and walk your hands back into your straddle shape. Forward fold. Shake the head out. And then inhale, halfway lift. Now you're going to pivot towards the back of the mat, finding your low lunge on your left foot. Left knee bends. Right leg is straight. Find those hip pulses, bouncing up and down, stretching out your right hip. And then bring the right knee down. Left hand comes inside the left leg. Find your lizard pose, either staying up on the hands or coming down to forearms. Maybe coming onto the nice edge of your left leg. Deep breathing here, noticing where you're feeling the stretch the most. Not going too far, just meeting that edge and breathing through it. And then slowly come back up, press back onto hands, bring the knee back through center, tuck the left toes, and then on an inhale and exhale, straighten left leg, find that half splits. Inhale, pull forward, low lunge. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward, tuck and lift the right knee off the mat. Back to your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway. We're gonna find a side lunge on the right knee. So bend your right knee, sink the hips down, maybe pivot left toes so they're pointed up towards the sky. You can always come to your hands if you can't sink all the way down, or lift your hips up a little bit. Palms can come through heart center, or hands can stay on the mat. Inhale, and then exhale. Sit the hips down. You're gonna turn your right knee in so it's facing the same direction as your left. Arms reach up. Exhale, hinge forward, reach forward like you're grabbing a jar of cookies or a jar of something off of a mantle or cabinet, and then fold. Breathing into your left hamstring. And then inhale, roll up, pivot knee, right knee, so it's back up, pointed towards the ceiling. Lift the hips back, and then using the hands or the strength of the legs, you're going to move into a side lunge on your left leg. Bending the left knee, straightening the right. Palms can come together, hands can come to the floor. Inhale, And then exhale, sink the hips, pivot left knee so it's facing the same direction as the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, and then fold. Breathing into your right hamstring. And then slowly release. Spin, left knee back up, lift the hips, and then pivot so that your hands frame your left leg. Step it back into a plank, lower the knees, sink the hips towards the heels, finding a little toe sit, toes tucked under. And take your right arm, bend it behind your back. This is where a strap can come in handy too. So you can either clasp both palms together behind the back like this, or if that's not accessible, grab a hold of your strap, reach it around, and then find a stretch using the strap. Make sure your back isn't overly arched forward. Try to pull your rib cage in, navel in towards center. And then breathe here. You might start to feel some sensation happening in the feet. Try to breathe through it. If it's too much, you can always come to untucked toes. And then release. Maybe pat out the feet a little bit. And then we'll switch sides. So bending the left arm, either clasping hands behind the back or grabbing hold of your strap. Whatever suits you. Remember to pull the ribs in. And then slowly release. And come down to a seat. Soles of the feet together. Open them up like a book. Massage the soles of the feet. Remembering that awareness we felt at the beginning of practice and all those little muscles that work to keep us stable. Showing them some love. And then sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then roll back up. Bring the knees together. Plant the feet. And then roll down onto your back. Grab a hold of your strap if you have it. You're going to keep your left leg extended. Wrap the strap around the sole of your right foot. And you can either stay with your left knee bent. That makes it a little bit easier. Or left leg straight. And gently pull your right leg towards your face, knee towards your face, to the point where your knee wants to bend. So meet that wall and then breathe. Keeping the toes flexed. Slow, deep breaths. Maybe pull it a little closer. A little closer. And then release. Take the strap in your right hand and bring your leg across the body to the left. finding a stretch in your, or along your IT band, outside of your hip. Deep breaths. And leg comes back through center. Open that leg out to the right, swapping the grip of the strap into your left hand. Letting that leg open up. And then release. Leg comes through center. Release the strap. Bring that leg down and notice. Become aware of how your right leg feels compared to your left. Maybe a little more open. And then we'll swap it out. Bend the left knee, wrap your strap around the left foot. Right leg again can be bent or straight. Flex the left toes, pull that leg towards your face, just to that point where it wants to bend. Deep breathing. And then strap comes into your left hand. Bring your leg across the body to the right. I can't go as far on this side. I instantly feel it down my IT band. And then just breathe. Doesn't matter how far your leg can go. Your body is different from every other person's. Alright, come back through center. Take the strap into your right hand. Bring the leg out to the left. Opening your inner thigh. And then release, leg comes through center. Release the strap, leg comes out long. Notice how both legs feel. And then slowly bend the knees. Take a few rocks up and down, up and down. Rolling your back out. And then meet in a seat. Legs crossed, moving flush away from sit bones. Palms can come to your knees. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale, let it go. You're welcome to pause the video and take a Shavasana if you would like. I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. And I will see you in the next one. Namaste.